So here we are at the Grapevine, and I would like to show you guys the progress of my grapes growing through my netting. You know, when I put them on, I didn't even bother to think about those one in the middle of the canopy like that. I got a whole lot of grapes up in there. But on the outside, like you see on this right side, this is my unknown winemaking variety, and the clusters are looking a lot larger, seems like, than my hemorrhoid on the left side. Look at that, zooming on the inside from underneath the canopy. It's just so lush and green. And look at all that fruit though growing. These grapes are scattered everywhere along this grapevine. And it's plenty enough to share with the squirrels and the birds. You can see my fence line right there. They're all over this place. But I also have a cat that's been helping me keep the birds and the squirrels away from my fruit. Luckily for that, I'm able to save a lot of it. But as you're looking, I can't wait to show you what they look like when I take off this netting from all the grapes clusters that have them. This is the backside of the unknown winemaking variety, and it is still pushing a lot of greenery out. See, like right here, I need to clip off these tips right here to stop that growth from going out. That way the energy goes right back into it. This one I had bent down underneath the platform, but as we're going, it's just a wall of greenery. Look at all those grapes, man. In time, they will start soon, hopefully, turning color. Now, as I recall from last year, they got very dark. They got very dark in color of like a reddish purple. It wasn't a black, but it was pretty dark. And but this year, it's just so lush and green, and I'm trying to control it. A lot of the shoots, the new shoots that are coming up, are pushing growth out at the tips. But here we are at the hemorrhoid, and I need to start taking off these nettings. You see that right there? I already clipped off the tie off on it. And voila, look how pretty that looks. All these other ones, I'm gonna take them off just so I can show you that, well, I guess in comparison to all the other clusters I have, maybe it really don't matter if I have the nets on or not. You know, and a lot of the nettings that I'm getting right now, you can see all the old clusters of the flower petals right there at the bottom. But there are tons of other clusters of grapes that we're growing without netting. So next year, maybe I'll just leave them off. Look at that. And there's the cat. That's Chong. And he's done a great job out here in my backyard. But look at all the grapes that now you can see without that netting. I took all the netting off. There weren't that many, but enough just to see in comparison if it's worth it for next year. I don't know. But I do like the way that the color of the clusters are looking. Look at the greenery on them. It's like a lime green or pistachio colored, one of them soft green colors. These are the hemorrhoids, and whenever they ripen up, they remain green and they are seedless and very sweet. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will keep you updated within the next few weeks to see how they grow. Thanks for watching, guys.